more arm locks from the guard than I have using this particular technique. Arm bars from the guard are generally taught this way. I'll show you the checkers way. Okay? The checkers way is, their arms are here, right? I'm gonna reach through, just cup this right here. I'm gonna pull it here. I'm gonna put my hand on the shoulder here. I'm gonna put my foot on this hip, turn this way. This way, here's the arm lock. It's fantastic. That's checkers. The problem is that if he really wanted to, there's no way I'm gonna control that arm here. So as his arms are here, first of all, they wouldn't even be here unless he just laid them here and he just, here's my arm, okay? And then you're like, okay, go under this here, okay, control here, foot on the hip, I go here. Yeah, conceptually, sure, okay? But, Elvis, don't give me this arm. There goes the arm bar, that's it. Literally, that's it. And you're not getting any arm bar. Or, even worse, you're here, and you think it's gonna work. He's kind of pulling it in. He's like, oh, he's gonna go for the checkers arm bar. And as he does, he pulls this right out, and now he stacks you, and you're getting past, and then you're saying, man, that arm bar didn't work. But I'm gonna show you arm bars that work. So look, here's the lapel right here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, constantly lapel here, break his posture down. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna chop his arm, and I'm gonna feed that lapel. And I'm gonna keep his arm here, because the purpose here is to pull his arm across, okay? Can you pull your arm back? It's a lot harder, and I got a lot of leverage, because I'm locking it to my hip, and this lapel is way stronger than my fingers here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna move my hips to the right, move my head to the right, frame his head, and I'm constantly locking it in, making sure his hand does not loop under my arm because he'll escape that lock. But here, it's stuck. If I really wanted to, I could wrist lock him right here, but I can frame his head, move it to the left as my head moves to the right, foot on the hip, turn this way here. Can you pull your arm out? Still stuck. From here, shit. Now, again, I still have that lock right here. Hand goes to his wrist, and I lift my hips. Elvis, can you pull your arm out? Good. So, the other thing with arm locks is this. From the bottom, from the top, I teach you this. From the bottom, this is a liability because I'm not controlling this head. I need to windshield wiper my feet. This one clamps the back, and this one controls his head. And I keep driving down. Because now as he drives into me, he drives right on his shoulder, and it's the weakest part of his neck, which is these little muscles here. If I'm here, his shoulder's driving, and he could stack me. If I go here, he's driving right into my shoulders, and I'm moving that leg all the way down if I need to, and typically they will fall to their back. If you notice, I still have the lapel. From here, I can finish, no problem whatsoever. Okay, you feel difference, right? Mm-hmm. You are. This is super, super powerful, and it's always available here. Because look what he's doing right there. Look, I'm gonna go under, chop, and I pull immediately right here. Just right here. I can just torque because he's not pulling his arm out. Right here. And I want my feet not going down the back, I'm going here, and I want to align my spine with my left leg. So it's straight. I don't want to be like this. This is too much pressure on my back. I'll be here, my hips come up. You feel the pressure on your head, Webb? If he starts driving into me, I lift my hip up, and all the pressure's on my shoulders, or my hand is on his hand, and he will straighten out that arm for me. Go drive in a little bit. Go lift my hip. But if you notice, the whole time I have his arm. If I had it like this, okay, he could probably pull it out fairly easily right here, and then pass right in. So the way you're gonna set that up is like this. Take this lock out, break their posture down. I'm gonna chop, and I'm gonna reach for that lapel. I'm gonna go over his arm, reach for it with the thumb here, then I'm gonna pull and I'm gonna twist, keeping his arm over mine right here. If I let it go under, he will unloop it, but then I have a worm hat right here. Okay, and I'll wrap it around his neck. So maybe I want to do, but that's not. Look, you're here. He's making posture here. Yeah. Chop that and pull it and move it right here. From here, hand on the shoulder here, framing. I can put my foot on the hip, out, and get my legs over here. As I want to tilt him over, realign my spine. Left hand, the free hand, goes on his wrist, and I begin to elevate my hips into the arm lock here. Okay. Do not let your knee get driven to your forehead. Push your shoulder in. That's bad for me. I want to lift my hips and align my spine with my left knee as I am here. Lift the hip and finish. Okay. Take their right lapel. I'm going to chop right here. Push it across here. Move my hips to the right. Shoulders to the right. Looking down here. I can put the foot on the hip. Get this leg under his arm here. And then throw that left leg over here, and lift. And you see that arm. Okay? Look. Whip, try to pull your right arm back. It's tough. Okay? All right? Your right hand should be at his bicep. Okay? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
I like your cat.